I've been asked to make a video about safety and feeling of instability, or feeling like things are unstable. So why is there a feeling of insecurity? And in the depth of it, or in the deeper sense, the insecurity comes out of the feeling or out of the belief in separation. Because life feels insecure for this person which goes through life by itself, trying to somehow navigate through, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult because the whole work of the person, or the pursuit of the personal life, is to have security, to have safety and security. If you think about your own life, you can see it there. You can see that there are reasons and a lot of dreams maybe, or projections. And when you look more into them, you see that basically they're based on your pursuit of happiness, yes, of safety, and of security. Because the person constantly wants to have that moment of, relax. Now I'm finally absolutely secure and nothing can go wrong. And it's extremely rare that someone comes to that point of feeling absolutely secure, safe, and happy, relaxed, truly relaxed, fully, for a longer period of time. Because even if you have money, because security is usually connected or taken with money, even people that have money, out of their own separation, security is not there. Because you have money, but anything could go wrong, so it doesn't really clear you of it, of that fear, of that insecurity for your life, for the things which you have. And actually, if you have more money, then it's another thing to not have security of the possibility of losing all your possessions if you're attached to them. So that's just an example, but what it says is that insecurity comes out of separation. It comes out of being just in the personal dimension, of being the one who is in control. If you are the one who has to control your life, your thoughts, your emotion, your actions, and all that happens, and your control is based on ideals, on your belief how those things should happen, how your emotions should or should not happen, how your actions should or shouldn't be, how things which happen in the world should or shouldn't be, basically anything that is playing out in the consciousness, then you're gonna mess it up. Or not even mess it up, just in your feelings you're gonna mess it up, because then you're trying to fit life into your ideals. And then that's something that I've spoken about in the last video, that you have a frame in which you are trying to control life. And by saying life, that includes you too. It includes your person. So then you can have thoughts like, oh, I have done something like this again, which felt like I would like to experience that in the moment, but that's wrong. That makes me unawakened, or that makes me not enlightened, or that ruins my spiritual path. I'm such a failure. Just those doubts can come out of you having this identity of, oh, I am in control and I should not feel a certain way, I should not do a certain thing, or this which is happening should not happen, or it should be like this instead. It all comes out of the illusion that you can do something about it, that you can change the situation which is now. Many times you can, but only in the next moment. For example, you can change in the next moment that you will look more into this and see that what is now cannot be any other way than how it is. So then there is no, oh, it should have been like this, or I could have. So many times I hear people say, and I start noticing it in myself too, a while ago, and then the ridiculousness of it made me drop it. And that was in conversations saying, oh, if I would have done it the other way, I could have actually like gotten it right, or, oh, I'm sorry, I could have done it differently, I didn't know. But that doesn't make sense. Saying now that I could have done something just shows the illusion of thinking that there is any past or control over it. It just happened already, even if it was 5 minutes ago. If 5 minutes ago I forget that I was meant to do something for someone and they are like, hey, why didn't you, are you doing it? And I say, oh, sorry, I didn't. Okay, good. Example. But there is also, oh, I'm sorry, I should have started already, I should have. It doesn't do anything. And it just supports this, oh, things could have been different. Things could be different than what they are now, because I don't want them to be how they are now. First thing and first step towards it is to accept absolutely whatever is in the consciousness, whatever is that you are aware of, absolutely, without condition. And then second step is that acceptance brings enough space and clarity from the pain of the resistance and the thoughts of the resistance to support your capability of doing an action which now changes the situation, or which changes your emotion and your feelings for more pleasant. The acceptance itself changes your emotion, because in the acceptance itself there is nothing to resist anymore. You accept the things which they are, and only which makes discomfort is there because you are not accepting of it. So then there is a great possibility to allow and include all that is, to be how it is, and then go from there. That is in terms of instability. So if you feel like things are unstable and falling apart, one thing is a feeling of it, and second thing is the reality of it. So even if the reality was that everything is falling apart, don't focus so much on that fact. Focus on what needs to be done, what can be done, while accepting all that is happening and being present this way. You don't need to work on being present. Either you are present or you are trying to run away from what is now. If you are thinking about something, it does not mean that you are not present. You can think in the now, but thinking about should have, could have, or if only it was different, or what if it was like this, or oh no, what if it fall apart, etc., then that is resistance which takes you from the presence. Insecurity is out of separation. Instability is out of emotion. Accept things for what they are. Accept even instability, the feeling of instability, and allow it to be manifested in you, expressed within as a sensation. It's uncomfortable, but allow even discomfort to be. And in it you will see that it actually doesn't change things. It actually does not do anything to what you are. And then actually by allowing instability to be felt without trying to escape it or use anything else to comfort yourself or look away from it, that all is resisting. Acceptance is allowing. Then in that, there will be no reason for a conflict. And when there is no reason for conflict and resistance, then it's not there. And when it's not there, there is nothing to be unstable about. And then in this inclusion, in this inclusiveness, if you include yourself too, in this acceptance, you see that all of these effects which play within the body, within the mind, are accepted, allowed. Then you can accept, allow, and include everything which is in your experience right now. Moment to moment, every moment is new things, and you just allow them to play. All of it, all of the effects within the consciousness, which includes people, it includes things, it includes sensations, thoughts, absolutely everything. In it, you include yourself and you allow your own expression of individuality. You allow your own person to come up with ideas, to have its preferences, to have its own things which feel fulfilling and fun. And those things are individual. There's nothing wrong with going towards them. Then in it, you are no longer separate, because you include in this consciousness even yourself. You are the consciousness on which it all plays, even the person, even the one who now is listening and feels that they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to accept everything and include everything. Oh, I'm gonna try it, yeah, I'm gonna see. Even that one is an effect within the consciousness. So in this surrender and inclusiveness, it takes the lens, it takes your seeing, discernment so far up that this can create a huge part of a liberation for you. This can make you free from so much. Thank you. Have a nice day.